Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telly Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. I have a very special guest with me today. He is a businessman and a safety for the Los Angeles Rams, JJ3, John Johnson the third.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Oh, let's get into it.
All right, I'm ready. Ooh, child. I can't do the whole thing. Like, I gotta sit throughout the episode because I gotta compose myself to be able to ask the questions I gotta ask.
Here I go. I just throw it back.
You're a man. You're supposed to.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so for the people that don't know your journey, tell us how you got started on where you are today.
How I got started? Believe it or not, I thought I was gonna play basketball, right? I stopped growing though, so I was like, had to make some decisions. Felt like football was a better avenue, just like the physical part of it.
Your physique was more
Correct.
football fitting than basketball?
I mean, I thought it was gonna be basketball, but like I said, like I had to make some decisions. My junior year of high school, I stopped playing basketball. I sat out. I just focused on football because where I'm from, it's hard to like. I went to a public school, so the private schools like reign supreme. They get all the looks, all the offers and stuff. So I basically had to like get it out the mud. We was driving up and down the East Coast, like to one-day camps. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's basically like showcases. You go up there just to show the coaches what you got, and like we had to go to every college's one-day camp and just hope, like, because we could send our tape out, but it wasn't enough, like just because off the strength of the high school we went to. So ended up Boston College. I would have never thought I would go to Boston College, just like a private Jesuit school, like 9,000 undergrad, like predominantly white institution. Like I never
How'd you
went.
like it?
It wasn't bad.
And what made you choose Boston?
It chose me. Like,
But I feel like you got more than just Boston as an offer. So
not at that time. So at that time, that was my biggest one. I'm like, bet I committed, like not on the spot, but like shortly after. And then the coaching staff that recruited me, they got fired. Another staff came on. Then my recruiter started to pick up because they was like, oh, if Boston College offered him, we might as well offer. So it started to pick up then, but I stayed committed because just
how long did it take you to commit after you went to the campus?
not long. I forgot. I think it was like
So you
it
wouldn't
might have been
even,
like the next day. It wasn't like on the spot. It might have been like the next day.
Right, but you weren't even trying to like wait to see if other things were there for you. You was just like, this is it. I'm going here.
Yep, because just it was hard. It was hard. Like they wasn't just handing stuff to us at all.
You didn't even give it like, so okay. How's your patience?
I think I'm patient, but in that situation, and they were kind of like pressuring me too. Like they didn't want me to look other places, so it was kind of like whatever. It's a good school. They play in a good conference, good academics, so it was like a win-win.
Great academics.
Yeah, so it was a win-win. So I was like, let's do it.
So when you were there, how did you like it? Did you feel like you fit in? Did you feel like
no.
this was my college? I can't believe I went here. I'm so happy to be here. Or like, damn, I made the wrong decision.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I made the most of it, but it was kind of, I'm not gonna say a culture shock because the way I was brought up, like I seen everybody equal. You know, it wasn't like nothing like that, but I had long dreads. And like a lot of the girls never had seen somebody like me before. They were like, can I touch your hair? I'm like, what you mean? Can you touch my hair? Like, so like that was like kind of different. Being around people that haven't been around somebody like me, I was fine. But that was like the only thing. But it wasn't bad. I will say this though, when I first got on campus, I went to the equipment manager because they was like, freshmen, come get your jersey numbers. I'm thinking I wore 4 in high school and it was open. So I'm like, oh, I'm about to get number 4. Everything good. You want a lower number in college, single digit, preferably. So I'm about to get number 4. Everything good, right? Guess what number they gave me? 43. I called my mom. You asked me, like, did I make the wrong decision? I called my mom. I said, I'm transferring. They playing with me. Like, 43 is nuts for, like, a safety. But
Right.
I have it now to this day because they're like, that's how
That's what you
I just believe in. Like, I just believe in, like, everything happened for a reason. But that was the only time where I was like, nah, I gotta get out of here.
Number.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
So going to Boston and dealing with like the culture shock and change of having different races and not being familiar with different races and being around that, how is that like effective towards like your football career?
Oh, it ain't affect my football career. I would say off the field maybe, cause everybody that went there, like their daddy got money, their mama got, you know what I'm saying, she's somebody, like that was different. I'm like, you can really make connections. And then like BC, I don't know if people know, but like if you're alumni, you can make a call, like you gonna have a job, like you gonna be set squared away. So that was like a different thing to get adjusted to, cause I wasn't used to just like literally everybody there like was like they came from a good upbringing.
Right.
Like that was the biggest thing.
That was your biggest adjustment over to like the culture shock.
I wasn't like the culture. I'm cool with any type of people. That's just how I am.
You're
but
just sociable. You just be talking. It's like, I'm just
not
like,
really. Yes and no. But I was cool with that. But yeah, that was the only difference. But it was a good 4 years, man. Like
So after
did what I had to do.
college, going into your professional career,
Yep.
how was that transition for you?
So I'm from Maryland originally, like DC area. Went to Boston. The Rams drafted me, and I seen draft day. It was a California number, but I ain't really think much of it because it could be the GM of the damn Miami Dolphins, but he just from Cali.
Right.
So I was like, Cali. Answered, it was the Rams, and then that's when like I'm like, okay, like that's across the country.
Right.
I'm
Have you ever been to LA or California before that?
one time.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was when I was in college. I had met a girl in Boston, and she went to San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she went to San Diego State from Boston, but I don't even know where I got the money from. But I saved up and booked a flight to San Diego. I pulled up on her, and it was one time, so like 3 days. But besides that, I never even went past. It was East Coast, like New York, Boston, Maryland, Georgia. Those are the only places I've been. So it was
So
like
when you went to Cali, how was that experience for you?
amazing.
How
Still
so?
is.
Like, but how so? Like, what did you like about California and being in LA the most?
The most, I might have to build into that, but the first thing was like the weather. Like palm trees, like mountains and stuff.
You don't got to do with snow,
No snow. Like I'm like
no shoveling.
I'm like it's just the whole you know, like when you get off the plane, you like, where am I? At least for me. That's how it was for me.
So you didn't travel like before California?
How am I travel?
I mean, like to like a different country.
No. I ain't even
So you completely stay in the East Coast. So California to you is like the most tropical that you've been to.
I think I went to
Miami?
I went to Miami when I was in college, but it's Miami different than Cali.
Right.
A lot different. So, but yeah, it was like it was crazy. So when I got here and being a football player, like you know you're gonna have a little money, you're gonna be able to do what you want to do. So that's being in LA and having that freedom is like the biggest blessing.
So
I've
what
had.
was the first thing you did when you got to LA, knowing you was a football player, knowing this is a different environment, knowing what to expect or not to know what to expect, and being like going to Hollywood for the first time or going to the club for the first time outside of football, experiencing California outside of football?
Yeah. So that's the first thing I did. Like, well, Hollywood Boulevard kind of looked like U Street in DC. I don't know if you've been to DC, but I wasn't impressed. I thought it was gonna look like lights, like Vegas, like Hollywood.
Right.
I got here and was like, I feel like I'm in the trenches. I feel like I'm still where I'm from.
trenches is crazy.
Yeah. So, but I did go to the club, and I'm not gonna say bump my head early. Because I ain't never really been to no club. I never had no money. In college, you go to bars and stuff. Like, I ain't never really go clubbing.
And Boston's different than
Way
California.
different. The women, the people in general, just the lifestyle is different. So I was moving too fast. You know that Future song?
Yes, I know the Future
I
song.
was moving too fast and ran into it. I got caught up with women and, you know, just moving too fast. Just the typical athlete stuff. Nothing put my finger on, but it was definitely like an experience. Like you got to grow up fast. Like if you want to keep your head on your shoulders, because out here you can get like swallowed up for real.
It's
fast.
a lot of, I feel like in LA, a lot of big cities actually, it's a lot of temptation,
Exactly.
especially being in a position of power
Yeah.
and knowing that you have access to those type of things. So how was that dealing with the temptation that you had coming to California from Boston and that change?
I fell into it. They got me. Look. I was who I was, cool dude, regular. I woke up one day and my hair was blonde. That's when I knew I was going down the wrong.
Wait, what?
That's when I knew I was like, ho. Something not up.
So how did that happen?
Just being outside, just getting attention, just trying to get. I'm not gonna say
Trying
trying
to get more attention?
I'm about to say I'm not gonna say trying because I never really had to try, but it's just
You
like
dyed your hair or someone else dyed your hair?
look. That was a crazy time. Like
Nah,
I can't even tell.
just be like, I woke up and
My hair was
like,
green. I had a nose ring. I'm like, what
Wait,
am I
what?
doing? I'm like, what am I doing? For real. That's what you mentioned, like temptation and like just this place is crazy.
Nah, I feel like that. Nah, like I've been here for a long time, and I feel like I've never had no experience to where like. Okay, how did that happen? Were you like persuaded to do this
No.
thing? Did you drink too much and was like, "Hey,
I
let's
was
go
drunk.
get a nose piercing
Man,
and let's go dye our hair"?
I wish
blonde?
I had an answer.
Did you black out? And did you just not know?
Nah. So when I say I woke up, my hair was blonde, I'm
You're
exaggerating.
Okay, so elaborate on the story.
Like I said, it was just like you get
You were moving too
you get
fast.
power, you get attention, you get control, and like you just take it, you run with it.
So what possessed you with the power, attention, and the control to dye your hair blonde and pierce your nose like that? Did you want more attention?
I dyed my hair blonde, and then I dyed it green after that.
Why?
Goofy, tweaking. I'm telling you, to this day, I'm like, I look back on it, I see pictures on my phone, like, what was I doing?
You don't think like was it a fitting in type of like what was you trying to match?
No, I was trying to stand out, not fit in.
But you didn't think you already stood out?
Not really.
So we're like, I feel like fitting into the scene of like the craziness that's going on in LA.
Yeah.
So how did you get out of that, taking your nose ring out and changing your hair color back to normal colors?
I think it just came with like experiences and like realizing that it ain't nothing out here. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. It's not even worth it. Like you run your own race. And
How old were you when that happened?
I got out here when I was 21. So I probably just
You
turned
was
22.
like thrown into the global
Yeah,
scene.
like really, for real. Then I was hanging around a bad group of people. So yeah, I got the full LA experience, but
Quick.
I came out, I think I came out like clean on top.
So after LA, you went to Cleveland.
I did.
And how was Cleveland? The transition from LA to Cleveland, like were you like, oh hell no, or yeah, this is what I needed to like humble myself?
Yes, see you on the right track. Cause look, LA was good. I was here for 4 years. It was what it was. Like I had fun. I went through changes, whatever. Cleveland was like a new beginning. And when I got to Cleveland, it reminded me of home. It reminded me of Maryland. So it's way slower pace. I think it gets a bad rep because it's stuff to do in Cleveland. Like it's good people. They love the Browns out there. LA is kind of like, they can care less about football. They want to go to a concert or they want to do anything else. They want to be seen so in Cleveland it was like college all over again. Like
You don't think people care about football in LA?
we had to win a Super Bowl to just get a little love. Like no.
Do you feel like it's so much competition with like the Lakers and the Clippers and everything else that's going on in LA for people of LA to be focused on football?
I think it's like the non-sports thing. Like I said, like concerts or like people worried about celebrities or like stuff like that. So I think it's like non-football stuff. But the Rams, they were in St. Louis for like 20, 25 years. They didn't come back till 2016. So a lot of the people that live here are like Cowboy fans, Niner fans, or Raider fans. So it was, they can care less about the Rams. So going to Cleveland, I was like, oh, this is love. Like, win, lose, or draw, they gonna be there. Selling out, they gonna be loud, crazy. They know you can't even go to the grocery store. They know you. Like it's not like that out here. But so it
There's
was
a lot of people that are people in LA.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So it was good though. I had a 3 year. I signed for 3 years, but I only made it through 2. So, but it was good to
Okay,
me.
so explain what happened during that time that was going into your third year.
Politics, the football world is like it's cutthroat. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about you personally. They don't care what you got going on. It's like, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
And like it's a production league. Everybody knows that. But I was producing. So I'm thinking I bought a house in Cleveland. I still got my house in Cleveland. Like I thought I was gonna be there even after those 3 years. I thought I was gonna like re-up again. Cause I liked it. The city loved me, they embraced me. But I think it just came down. My first year, I played pretty well. We were the top 5 defense. I had a couple picks. Everything was good. They loved me, right? Second year, some injuries happened. Dudes on D-line get hurt, linebackers get hurt. I'm like the only like kind of dude out there, and we had a bad year. Like defensively, we were just giving up a lot of touchdowns. Not me necessarily, but
So I don't want no blame on you. He's like,
I could have played better.
You're doing great.
Nah, I could have played better for sure. I always
Okay.
say I could play better.
Okay.
But it's always a scapegoat. Somebody gonna have to take the fall. And
Right.
it just so happened that I was making like a good amount of money. So like they're gonna turn to me.
Right.
So it was like I got a call like that off season. I kind of knew it was coming though.
So how?
Because that's how they structure contracts. They give you your guaranteed money the first 2 years. The third one is kind of like, we're gonna see how you do these first 2.
Right.
And then so I kind of
It's
felt
like
it
a
coming.
gamble. So when that happened, like, what did that do to like your mental of like, I'm kind of in the limbo. Where do I go from here?
That's exactly. I'm not gonna say I was down bad, but like I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like I said, I bought a house. I was in Cleveland like that whole off season. I had no idea what was gonna happen. My tape wasn't that great. Like I said, I didn't play bad, but I didn't play good enough for somebody to be like, nah, let's go get him. So I just kind of was lost. Like I was just doing anything. I was in Cleveland, like drinking every night, partying. I wasn't working out at all. And it came back. I'm not gonna say it came back to bite me, but the Rams ended up calling me back. Like luckily I was a great person and, made connections my first 4 years that they ended up calling me back like late in the process. Training camp was damn near over. And like I wasn't even ready to go, honestly. I was in a decent shape, but I wasn't even ready to play week 1.
So your mental.
Yeah.
How did it affect your mental, and what did you do to kind of like heal from that like limbo of I don't know what's gonna happen to my career. I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. Like, how did you go about, I guess, clearing your mind from that mindset?
I think getting out of that environment, because I left Cleveland. I didn't know the Rams were gonna call me back. I left Cleveland to come back to LA because that's where all my resources were. That's where all my roots were. Like that's how I got out here when I became like a man, like 21. Like this is the only adult life that I knew. So I came out here, and that kind of helped me getting around people that I know like were rooting for me, like in my corner. Going back to like the places where I trained like as a rookie, like start from scratch. It was really like start from scratch. So I think that helped out a lot, but it's just there's always a lot of things pulling at you. You can't ignore them, but you gotta find a way to navigate through it, like without messing you up. You gotta pour into yourself before you can pour into other things.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So how do you pour into yourself and like show yourself love?
I suck at that. For real. I'm always doing stuff for other people.
So you don't like have like reflection days where like you look at yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself, or like get in the shower and like meditate, or go to the spa, or get your nails done, or like what do you do for yourself that like brings yourself happiness to be able to pour in other people's cups?
I think for me it's just being around people that love you and that want to see you win. I don't really have like anything formal like that, but yeah, I take I kind of reflect. I do look myself in the mirror a lot, actually. Not just say that. But it's nothing formal. But like I said, I'm working on that. I need to use these strategies because I'm not good at that.
You should definitely love on yourself. I feel like that's essential to personal growth.
Yeah. I know it, but it's just hard to.
Because I feel like when you're in a position of power, especially men, when they're in a position of power, they don't like give their self time to show their self love. It's either one or two things. It's either you're too busy taking care of too many people because you're the breadwinner in your situation, or you're too egotistical and you're just about yourself. So it's either you're selfless or selfish. And from what you're saying, you're more so selfless than
100%.
selfish. And I feel like to be selfless, you have to be the best version of yourself.
I feel like you got to be selfish sometimes,
Absolutely.
and that could be like what you say. Take some time to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go
you should.
go to the spa. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on it. I'm better. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better.
First step to recovery is admittance.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can't be delusional out here.
Absolutely.
Nah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you play football. You're still with the Rams. You're with the Rams now. How do you have time for like friends, family, relationships, all that extra stuff?
Gotta find it. You gotta make it.
So how do you make it?
When I'm at work, I'm at work. I tell people this all the time. Look, I can't bring y'all to work with me. I can't.
Right.
When I'm at work, I'm at work. We do have,
Locked in, as you should be.
yeah, we got like little windows of opportunity. Like, so our schedule, Wednesday and Thursdays are like the hardest days. You there from like 7 to 5 or whenever you want to leave the facility. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we get out like 1:30. So Fridays is a good day because then Saturday is really nothing because the following day is a game. So Friday is a good day if you want to do whatever. Be with your family, be with your friends, go to the park, whatever. Friday is a good day. Saturday, walk through. You got to go to the hotel before the game, either home or away. Sunday, the game. You can celebrate that. They can come to the game. It's ways. You know what I'm saying? After the game, you can celebrate with your friends and stuff like that. Mondays, you watch the game and lift. Tuesday is off. So that's another day that, you can, like I say, it's
So you guys got Tuesdays, Saturdays off. So 2 days out of the week.
Saturday's a walkthrough. That's pretty much off.
Right.
Because they don't want.
And then Friday's a short day. So you pretty much got the weekend and a Tuesday. So you got 3 good, solid
you got
days.
time for sure. And so this year, I told myself, like, if I came back to LA, because last year, so when I left Cleveland, I came back to the Rams, but that was like spare of the moment. Like I said, that was a blessing. Like, they did me a favor. I'm not gonna lie. The first half of the year, I didn't even play. People weren't doing what they're supposed to do. They threw me in. I went, did what I had to do. That set myself up for this year. They brought me back again. So I said, if they were to bring me back, I want to dedicate my Tuesdays to like LA, the community, like kids and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. Well, I just started because the season just started, but so I've been doing. I'm going to continue because, like I said, I could have been on the couch. I could have been over. I was contemplating like retiring.
Really?
Just a couple months ago, for real.
So your contract with LA is how long?
1 year.
1 year.
Last year it was 1 year.
And what would you do if you're not playing football anymore?
I always wanted to do TV. I always wanted to. Well, I used to want to be.
Like what type of TV?
I used to want to be an actor, like movies or like
Scripted.
Broadcasting. Well, that's not really scripted, but that's live. I can do live. But yeah, I used to want to be like an actor, like The Rock, like real live movie scripted.
Like Rock, like as in like action acting?
Yeah, like I want to be in a Marvel movie.
Or like Rock, like WWE Rock.
Nah, I ain't doing no WWE. I ain't wrestling nobody, but I wanted to be a superstar actor.
Right.
But that's kind of faded because I respect crafts. Like, there's a lot that go into that. Like, the same with football. Like, what if an actor was like, oh, when I'm done acting, I want to go to the NFL? They can be like, wait, what? That don't even make sense. So if I wanted to put the work in, probably could make something work. But I'm leaning more towards like getting in the booth, broadcasting football. I know the game so well that like I can easily be an analyst. But I do got other stuff. I got lounge in Hollywood. Little investments like that, just passive income. So I ain't gotta. Well, you're gonna have to lift a finger, but it's more so you don't gotta do so much work.
Okay, let's talk about the lounge, Rebel.
Yeah.
How did it get started? Why did it get started? Where you guys at with it? All that good stuff.
It was just it was an opportunity. Like one of my homeboys knows a guy like really well. They were really close. That he worked for like a lot of these spots in LA, and they stumbled upon across a building. It was fully functional when we got it. Like it just was ugly in there. Like
Fully functional as a club.
yes, or whatever you wanted it to be. I'm not sure what they were doing with it, but everything worked. People go in there,
Did
party,
you do
drink.
a walkthrough?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it before, but that's how I got in because I renovated. So
So you were like the investor to renovate the establishment to make it what it is today.
correct.
Gotcha.
So that's how I got in, and I mean it's a weird business, but the value of it is going up. It's not like a cash cow. It's not one of those type of things, but it's like if you get a house and you buy it, it's trashed and you flip it. It's like a flip.
Right.
That's basically what this is. So, but it has perks. Like, you know, I go in there, I be acting like Ghost, like John St. Patrick, you know what I'm saying? I run the whole thing, whatever. So has its perks, but at the end of the day, I'm just building up the name, building up the value, and when I sell it, you know, pocket something, then move on to the next.
How are you going about like marketing it so it is in the caliber of the clubs that are in LA?
It's tough. Like, it's different groups of these clubs. Like this is what they do. Like,
Right.
like a H Wood. Like
Right.
that's literally what they do. Everybody gonna go to them type of parties, but that's not really what I was trying to do. I don't want it to be on that caliber. I want it to be like a one of a kind type of thing, like a safe place. Like you can rent it out for events.
So more like private
parties,
exclusive.
stuff like that. It has nights where you know you come in, but I don't want to be. I don't want to get involved in like mainstream, and I don't even do the marketing stuff anyway. Like I'm just making sure everything good because my money went into it.
Right.
So I don't really do all the day-to-day logistics.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about family, we talked about football, we talked about businesses. So for everyone that comes on, we play this game, Pick Your Poison. 3 rules of the game because people come on and cheat.
What?
The rules are you have to answer. You can't remix the question. And you can give an explanation as to why you answered the way you answered.
I can.
You can.
Oh, okay.
CAN.
So what if I just want to answer and look, take with it what you want?
Run with it. You can do that
Oh,
too.
cool.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
play with you too, so you're not in the hot by yourself.
All right. You probably shuffle the cards so I get all the hard questions.
No, you could pick wherever you want. You could shuffle them. You can pick
Nah, I'm gonna
from
just go
pile to
blind.
pile. You want me to go first so you know how you play? All right.
Look, I guess that wasn't one of the rules.
Are you ready?
What you doing, both of them?
It's this card or that card.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it's called Pick Your Poison.
Right.
Got you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather have everyone you know or meet think you had sex with their partner, or get your tongue caught in a garbage disposal?
The first one.
Which is what? Do you remember?
Yeah, it said everybody that you know or meet think that I had sex with their partner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So what if you meet a girl and their partner is a man? I mean, I'm just saying, you meet. Okay, am I wrong?
Nah, I mean I ain't think about it like that.
Because
It did say everybody that you know or meet, so
right.
but I'm not putting my tongue in no garbage disposal. They could think what they want to think.
You're not gonna be
If
able
I did it, I did it. If I might not have.
You plead in the fifth.
No, yeah, look, they could. It said think that you dealt with.
That
their-
is true.
Yeah, they
Good
can think what they want to
explanation.
think.
You see why you need to explain?
Yeah, I gotta explain that.
All right, go
'Cause
ahead.
You trying to.
I didn't try to do nothing. That's what was picked.
All right, you ready? So is it like, would you rather
Yeah, that card or that card.
greet every stranger with a passionate French kiss,
Okay.
or be woken up daily by hot urine waterboarding?
What is waterboarding?
I guess.
What's you guess what? What is waterboarding? Because I don't know what
I
it
mean,
is.
it sounds like some freaky shit. Like,
What's waterboarding, Mac? I feel like Mac knows everything.
It's the torture, where they put the towel on your face and they pour water on you.
With urine?
So it feels like you're.
Oh, hell no.
I feel like you're drowning hot urine, water
Oh, no. What's the other one?
Greet every stranger with a passionate French kiss.
I'm kissing everybody.
Oh.
Or hot urine on your face.
Everybody?
You're drinking urine.
Everybody, every stranger.
Urine on my
It could be a
face,
stranger
my
with
mouth.
urine in his mouth. Or he done did something. You don't know what that stranger did.
You right.
That waterboarding, look, that's a one-time thing.
Who said it was one time?
It says be woken up daily.
Exactly. Nah. Nah.
Well, which one you going with? These
The
your
French
questions.
kiss.
Okay. That's cool. Damn. What the,
I mean-
who made these up?
Okay. Okay. Would you rather lick between the unclean fat? I can't even answer this. Lick between the unclean fat folds of a morbidly obese person, or have a child with someone you hooked up with once?
Read the first one again.
Lick between the unclean fat folds of a morbidly obese person. Like, do you know what that is?
Yeah. Like a 400-pound life.
Yes.
Like them
but
people?
like if they lift their stomach and there's a fold of fat and you gotta lick that line of a fold of fat.
I'm gonna go with
Or have a child with someone that you hooked up with one time.
I'm gonna go with that. That seems like more.
More your vibe.
No, not my vibe, but that seems like that's more realistic. Like that happens all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
110%.
I ain't looking up at no fat person underneath there.
Their fold.
That's where they be hiding shit underneath there for.
That's so nasty.
All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Marry a stranger and be unable to get divorced. Casually bring up anal in every other human interaction. That's tough. I know what you're gonna choose though.
But okay, are we bringing up anal in a sense of like,
Casually.
hey,
Look,
how's your ass?
we getting drinks
Like, are we talking about like the actual anal, or are we talking about anal sex? Like what?
casually
what is,
bring up anal in
Just
every
anal,
other
just
human
ass.
interaction. Yeah.
but what if you like, oh damn, she got a fat ass?
You gotta be like what the butthole look like. You gotta bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You gotta bring it up.
I'd rather do that than marry a stranger. I feel like because you don't know how the stranger is, what type of person they are.
And you can't get divorced either.
Yeah, nah. I don't
So
want to
you
be
rather-
stuck with somebody.
So you
that
rather
I don't
talk
wanna be
about
with.
ass all day?
They do it all the time.
Mm.
It's not a facts.
Oh, these are hard. These are wicked. They all wicked. You can't win with any of these.
You can't. Okay. Would you rather have your mom rub shoulders and provide words of encouragement every time you have sex, or have cancer but no one believes you?
What?
That's so mean. I
Damn.
would feel so bad.
That's hard. Wait, look. I'm not about to have my mom like
Just
support
rub
me.
on your shoulders like
Good job, son. There you go, son.
that's so awkward.
Or have cancer and nobody
Nobody believes you.
I don't know. I don't want cancer though.
But it's like if you're going and like it's your time and then no one believes you, that's kind of like damn. That's foul.
I'm gonna go cancer.
Cancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't have my mama nah.
Be moral support.
Yeah, I can't do it. Ooh. Ooh. This is easy. All right, you have your nude photo printed on the front page of the New York Times. Spend the rest of your life in the same house as your mother-in-law.
As my mother-in-law?
Yeah, the rest of your life. Y'all bunking
Nude photos in the New York Times?
on the front page.
Give me my money. I'm taking the New York
Yeah, I
Times.
don't see nothing about no money on here.
It don't matter. I'm gonna make
Oh,
money
you fat.
to be on the cover of New York Times, butthole naked.
Ooh.
Give it to me.
You might lose some money. No,
No,
that ain't happening.
not happening. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
have your ass grabbed by every person you see, or get your anus fingered.
What's up with all this butt stuff?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
By someone who just ate hot wings.
Oh. The first one just letting them grab. Just everybody got to grab my butt.
Just no. Yeah, have your ass grabbed by every person you see.
And then the second one,
Get your anus fingered by someone who just ate hot wings. That's
they
crazy.
gonna have to grab my butt, man.
Every time.
Yeah, I got it.
You're not gonna say nothing. You're just gonna be like,
Just
you
look,
got it.
If you grab mine, look, you can get yours grabbed too. So look,
What if it's a guy?
enter
though?
at your own
Like,
risk.
It's anybody. It just ain't-
enter at your own risk. Look, you grab mine, you susceptible to get yours grabbed. So shit.
What? Okay, it's on you.
Yeah. These I gotta give you a better
Change
one.
it.
Yeah.
Change it.
Find a
Because
dead body.
when I start changing mine,
Find a dead body while you're gardening.
no.
You gonna pick that over this because it's gonna be bad.
Okay, go ahead. Find another one.
Yeah.
He trying to give me the tough questions.
Ooh, yes, got your ass. All right, so the first one: have sports commentators narrate your sex life on television.
That's what.
No, wait, excuse me.
That's the job. His dream job of what he want to do.
It says live.
commentate.
Yeah, narrating porn is crazy.
That's
But
insane.
Have-
What
it
if that
says-
was your job? Like, what if after football, like that was the job?
how much I'm getting? How much money I'm getting?
What if they gave you whatever you wanted and you like, I'm commentating?
I'm going down to history.
Porno.
I'm going down to history. The best to ever do it.
That's crazy.
So it says have sports
could,
commentators.
like,
no, did you hear what it said
serious-
though?
Okay, have sports commentators.
Narrate your sex life live on television.
Mm.
So every time you have sex, it's on Channel 5 live and they narrating it.
Okay.
Like right now, she's about to go, yeah. Or
So how would you sports commentate narrating sex life live? Because you do podcasts and you go live.
Yeah.
And you're in sports and you're in commentating. And that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of like, give us an example of how you would commentate a live sexual performance.
Nah, no.
That's what you said. Didn't he not say he wanted to commentate? This is a question for you,
You
for
ain't about to
real.
have these people. You ain't about to embarrass me on live television.
Isn't that what he said? You said you want to do sports commentating
Correct.
live. You do live
That's cool.
podcasts.
That's cool.
So how would you commentate if you was on the spot? Boom. You don't know.
I'll tell them what I'm seeing with enthusiasm.
Right. Vivid Films is watching right now. Boom. Live.
I'll tell them what I'm seeing with enthusiasm. I can't really give you no example. I'm not gonna give you no example, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay. What was the other question?
Have ears that look exactly like vaginas.
Commentate every time I have sex
No.
live?
It's a group of
Broadcast.
commentators while your sex
Every time.
Your sex life.
Every time.
Yes, live on television.
Or
Have ears that look exactly like vaginas.
give me the ears.
You can cover them up, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I got it.
Oh man,
right.
that was tea.
That's funny. Oh, okay. Would you rather wear a helmet and safety pads every time you have sex, or
That don't sound too bad.
should I give you another one since you
No,
picked
no,
another
no.
one?
I'll keep it.
No, I'm gonna pick another one. That wasn't.
If I gotta put a helmet on, phew, sign me up.
Okay, I got you.
Go ahead.
Develop a fetish for dirty diapers, or chew off a homeless man's fingernails and toenails. Ugh, that's so nasty. That's so nasty.
Fetish for dirty diapers, or chew his fingers and toes.
Both gotta go.
They both similar. So I
Both
guess I just gotta
nasty.
choose which the
Your
diapers.
poison.
I guess the diapers.
So what you gonna be doing with the diapers?
I'm gonna have one of them in my backpack. I guess.
Like, are you gonna be sniffing the diapers? Are you?
if
about
that's
to
what
be
a
walking
fetish is.
around?
If that's what a fetish
Like,
is.
but what would your fetish particularly
I would
be?
never
to
have no
it?
fetish with dirty diapers.
I'm just saying, like, but if I mean, like, these are your poisons. So what would
I probably just like collect them, like have different types, different shapes and sizes. You know what I'm saying? Sort them out, put them on a bookshelf.
That's so nasty. That is so nasty. All right, it's on you.
Yeah.
One more and then we done because I feel like we done went through
Okay.
the Rolodex of these cards.
Oh, that was good. Oh, okay. Consume a 90-year-old smoker's lungs raw.
That's crazy.
So cut them open and just eat lungs.
Black.
A 90-year-old smoke, yeah. Or masturbate during a church sermon.
That's so disrespectful.
Pick your poison.
I'm eating the lung. I just feel like I'm trying to go into heaven.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not. That's so disrespectful. I feel like that's like.
Yeah.
I mean, God forgives, but
Nah, that's crazy.
that's like ultimate sin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
A 90-year-old smoker? That's crazy.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do what I have to do.
Them
when
lungs
it
probably
done.
ain't nothing. Like
Season that
ugh.
bitch with some Lowry's. I don't know. Put lemon on it. I don't know. Saute and everything. Nah, that's not good enough. We gotta go out with a bang.
Go ahead, pick the hardest one. Go ahead. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
You're gonna pick the hardest one. Nastiest one. All right, all right, look, do it like this. Do it like this. I was gonna say do the two, and then pick a third one that I can't see. That I just if I don't pick one of the first two, I have to do.
Okay, say less. Okay. This one. Ooh.
I could pick one of the first two if
Yeah.
I feel like it's not.
absolutely.
But if I don't want either one of those, I have to do the third one.
Facts.
You still sipping on that shot? That's crazy.
Mind your business.
Mind it.
Okay. It's not so bad, but this is a good 3 to choose from. Do you want me to just read 2 and then possible third, or all right? Always fall asleep during sex,
What's
or
wrong with that?
but you're not enjoying it. You're not feeling nothing if you sleep. At that point, it's rape.
Okay.
And you're not even knowing you're getting raped, so you're not enjoying the
Okay.
pleasure of
if
the
you
dude.
if you look at it like that, okay.
I mean, how else would you look at it? If you sleeping, what are you feeling?
Just read the next. If I'm
Okay, eat a rat from a New York subway. Or would you like the third option?
I don't mind falling asleep. I'm the one falling asleep, right?
But always, like every time you have sex,
Nah, that's whack. Nah.
like for the rest of your existence.
I'm not eating no rat.
You want to
Well,
hear the third?
Can I cook the rat?
It says from the New York subway.
But can I
and
catch
those,
it?
have you ever seen the rats in New
Yeah,
York?
they-
They're like raccoons.
But can I cook it?
It doesn't give you it doesn't give you the option to fry or saute the rat.
Okay. Shit. For shits and giggles, I'll take the third one. I don't care what it is. I'm doing it.
Have your mouth constantly covered by a ring of saliva.
That's cool. You old
Like-
drooling. Old drooling. And, look, that's cool. What's wrong with
You
that?
taking that?
Yeah, I'll take that. Over eating a rat.
That's not attractive. That's like
Hey, different stroke for different folks. Somebody might want it ready to go.
Nah,
Look, somebody might want you ready to go all the time. Look, somebody
crazy.
different strokes
I'm
for
gonna be
different folks.
like, you got some.
It's gonna come in handy.
You want a tissue?
It's gonna come in handy eventually.
You need my shirt? Like that's
shit-
crazy.
that
So
shit
you're
gonna come
just
in
gonna
handy.
be wet mouth, like.
It's gonna come in handy eventually.
But what if it's like that saliva that's like dried up, like Dave Chappelle saliva?
Ugh,
Like, you know what I'm talking about? That like
Hey.
crackhead saliva look.
I'm stuck with it, but yeah, that's crazy. I'll take it though. I'll
You
take
better
it.
than me.
Which one you would have picked?
I forgot what it was.
It was a rat.
I would honestly take the fall asleep during sex because I feel like there's other ways to have sex besides intercourse. Figure it out.
All right.
Just saying.
Mind fuck.
It don't even gotta be that.
I'm a
There's
mind.
toys, there's other things than to have actual intercourse.
Okay. So you can stay awake for that. But if you
But
actually
it's
have
not
sex,
sex.
so you're gonna be
right?
up. That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna be up for that, right? You're not gonna fall asleep with that.
No.
Cool. Got you.
And you still getting pleased.
You be finding loopholes.
right?
I got you. I
But
got
that's
you.
why you give an explanation.
You be finding loopholes.
I'm just saying.
That's cool.
You got if there's a problem, you gotta be a solution solver.
You a vet at this game. I'm a rookie. I just got started.
All right. You gonna go again or you gonna clock out?
You gonna meet it? What you meet it?
No, I'm saying, are you gonna ask me a last one with 3? Or
Oh
are
shoot,
we
let's
done?
go.
All right.
Do I get to look through
Take
all
the
of
whole
them?
pile. Explore. I feel like these are here goes some more.
Got one. Nope. On it.
Happy birthday. The shot was a lot. It was like a triple shot.
Ugh. Ooh. Okay, I gotta give you one booty one.
I'll take it.
I gotta give you one booty one. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
You want to do it the same way?
Yeah, give me 2 and then I'll see if I want the 3rd.
Okay. Have a penis for a tongue. Birth a baby through your anus. God damn, these are sick. This is sick shit going on.
Have a penis for a tongue.
Yeah.
Don't want that. Or have a baby
Ouchie.
through my anus. What's the 3rd?
Only be able to drink liquids that have been gargled by another person. Everything you drink, somebody got to drink it first.
And gargle
Gargle it.
That's so nasty. I'm having the baby through my anus with an epidural. Numb me up.
Hey,
And
yo!
get it out.
What?
I'm a woman. I feel like we are made to tolerate pain.
Oh.
That shit will hurt as long as I don't feel it. Load
See, there
me
you
up
go.
with medicine.
There you go with these loopholes.
I'm a problem solver. So load me up with medicine and give me my baby. Thank you.
Using the bathroom ain't never gonna be the same.
Hey, it's gonna come out easier.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Oh brother.
Tell everybody where they can find you, what you have coming up, going on. Oh, your injury.
Oh yeah.
Yes, your injury.
Yeah.
How long? How? Why? When? Where?
So shoot, we were playing in Arizona. I just tried to be big and bad and be violent and physical. Dudes bigger than me. It's physics, you know. Like 2 forces meet, you know, you gonna feel some type of trauma. But yeah, I got a hairline fracture in my shoulder blade, my scapula.
And you're
it's
out
real
for-
small. It's like tiny, and I'm out for 4 to 6 weeks. I'm getting my motion back. But I just gotta take time for the bone to heal. You know, you gotta
Right.
take like vitamins and I take this other stuff. It's just like it's time, really.
Healing.
It's nothing you can really do. It's not like a muscle that you can like rehab. So yeah, just let the bone heal. Then I'm right back at it. And I started the season out hot too, so I think that was a sign. Like, look, hey, slow down. Look, you gonna be okay, but just like slow down. So
So are you gonna come back in with that mentality of slow down, take it easy? Or are you coming in full force?
I feel like in this game, this league, you gotta like play fast, or you gonna get hurt or somebody else gonna get hurt. So you gotta go. There's no time to be
Go
thinking about it. Yeah, you just gotta. I thought about that. I'm like, can I redo this? Can I re-aggravate it? Like, but I'm like, at that point, just let it heal. And then I'm going for it.
I respect it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Shoot, I got a lot of things coming up. I don't know if I can say one of them, but I'm working on something. Shoot, I say it. I always, me and my team, we want to start an agency, like a marketing agency for like younger dudes coming out of college. Cause I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball when I got building my brand up, stuff like that. So that's something that we're interested in, that we want to do.
Like a
but-
nonprofit or like an agency, a profitable agency?
Yeah, it's profitable, but
Okay.
profitable for everybody. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You sign with us, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Like, we
Absolutely.
gonna make it work. But you can find me in No Bluffing Pod. That's my podcast. Hopefully we can get you on one day, maybe, if you find some time. It's on all platforms, YouTube, X, Instagram. Starting it up. It's season 2 now. We turning things up. We getting a little, traction. Cause they say the first 50 episodes, you don't even know what the hell you're doing. So it's coming up.
So you got a rhythm now, like
A little bit. We kind of know what we need to do. We kind of got a plan now. We got it mapped out. So it's been cool. I think you'll be interested. It's about sports. It's about everyday life. It's just me and my homeboys up there talking trash. So it's
are y'all
fun. It's always
bluffing though?
never.
'Cause
It's called no bluffing. We keep it real.
But I feel
No,
like,
we
let me
keep
tell
it.
you
We keep it
something.
real. We say the things that a lot of people don't want to say.
Right. But
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes when people say like I'm not bluffing, they still be bluffing.
Nah.
You know?
Oh yeah, I got you. But
So
yeah, nah.
are y'all
We ain't
really
sugarcoat
no
nothing.
bluffing?
We ain't sugarcoat nothing. Like if you
All right, cool.
you would laugh at like how hard these dudes go on some of these topics.
Right.
So it's cool. But yeah, you can just find me in LA. I'm gonna do, like I said, Tuesdays. I'm dedicating to the community. I did my backpack drive. That was cool. I talked to the kids. I do a lot of events with Unified Financial Credit Union. And coming up, I'm gonna be a principal for a day at a school.
Fun.
Yeah, that's cool. So just stuff working with the Rams and just my off the
Do you
field
get to
brand.
pick any school, or is it like a specific?
I
School
don't think
that you're
it's probably
picking?
going to be like in the inner city.
Okay, but it hasn't
More than
been. The
likely.
school hasn't been chosen.
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
So that'll be cool
Yes. When is that coming?
in a couple weeks, like 2
Oh,
weeks.
nice.
Yeah, I don't have an exact date. It'll be a Tuesday though. And yeah, I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna get a button down, have my walkie-talkie,
You
have
ready?
some little personality glasses on. Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be.
you doing the whole
what?
look.
I'm the principal for the day.
But how? Okay.
I don't know what
Now-
that entails, but
Now I feel like you stereotyping what a principal looks like because
That's
you,
what they
got,
should
you
look like.
haven't. Yes.
if you don't look like that,
That's like.
we throwing paper balls at you.
But
as a
what if
principal.
you're like a different looking principal? Like, what if you don't got your suit and tie on and you
I don't have no suit tie. I'm gonna have a button down.
okay, okay, a button down.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a button down, and or what if you just look swaggy and like
So unprofessional.
it doesn't have to be unprofessional. It could be like business casual without the button down. Where you still swaggy, but you're not.
Well, how about this? Let's do
Overly
this.
dressed.
How about you pick my fit for me when I go
Say
do
less.
it? All right, that's
Say less.
meet you in the middle.
Say less. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys tune into everything that JJ3 has going on. Tune into No Bluffing Podcast. Check him out on the field whenever he gets back on the field.
I ain't hard to find.
And that is it for Telly Talks.